Happy Friday, everybody. It's hashtag FAQ Friday live from Windermere, and wow, what a difference a week makes from being in a storm to absolutely loving this feeling of spring. So here we are in Windermere with spring is in the air. That's what I'm saying anyway. And this week's frequently asked question is all about learnings and top tips for overcoming the no's and ghosting in business, because I've been asked so many times in the last few weeks, how do I deal with them? Because we all get them, and on social media, not everybody likes your posts, not everybody gets engaged, etc. And it can be potentially difficult if you struggle with that. What you've got to do is be really clear in your mindset. So I'm going to give you some top tips, and remember, not every no in business is a rejection. It's often a redirection and actually helping and supporting you. It's a learning, an opportunity, or a gift. So your goal isn't to convince everybody to say yes, but to connect with the right people who genuinely need and value what you offer in business. And that is really important to remember. You know, your customers in the hospitality industry, you will not fit all the people in the world. Everybody will not want to come and stay at your property or eat in your restaurant. You will only attract a certain ideal client. And remembering that actually takes the pressure off, because if you're trying to please everybody all of the time, we all know what that means. So here's how to navigate the no's, redefine your approach, and attract your ideal clients, which is what it is all about in business, and obviously making sure that you're in the right mindset, because awareness is so key here. And see where your mindset goes, what difference it makes, etc., and be really focused on this. So get clear on who you want to work with, who you want to sell to, who you want to serve. Why it matters is you can't and shouldn't serve everyone, as I've just mentioned, but trying to appeal to everyone waters down your impact, and we're all in it to make impact on people's lives and attract. You don't want to water it down and impact and attract the wrong people, because that will never ever work. So attracting your ideal client, as I call it, avatar or persona, is really key here. So define your ideal client very clearly. It's one of my 6-star steps to add 6 figures onto every business within 6 months. So get in touch if you want to know more about that. But really be clear who they are, what challenges they're facing, what is the pains, the problems, the issues, what they value, and how they make their decisions. Excuse me. If someone isn't aligned, let them go and focus on those who are, which is a real big needle changer in business. It's hard to do, but it's so worth it when you do it. Don't forget to qualify first, sell later. It's all about qualification of the client, the customer, and who you want to work with as well. So why does this matter? Well, many no's happen because you're talking to the wrong people, talking to the wrong person, or you're at the wrong time, or they've not got the budget for you. And that's none of that is ever about you. It's all about them. So before you invest too much time, because time is precious, into keep challenging yourself all the time, ask qualifying questions. What's your biggest challenge right now, and what would success look like for you if you were going to work with somebody, or if you've got a hotel, when would you like to take your next holiday, or where, what do you look like in what do you look for in a hospital, in the accommodation, what is your best accommodation look like, etc. And if it's nothing to do with what you offer, don't waste your time. Are you ready to solve this problem now, or is this a future consideration? If somebody's got a real pain that they're struggling with and they don't want to invest in, they're obviously not ready to change that problem into a solution. So it helps and filters out those who aren't serious and helps you focus on real opportunities. So it's a gift and it's an opportunity and it's a learning. So it's all, life is all about learning. Don't forget to shift from selling to serving or selling to solving, because no one wants to feel sold to. You won't want to feel sold to. People buy when they see how you can solve their problems or you can alleviate their pains or issues. And instead of leading with, here's what I do, it's not about you. I was at an event earlier this week, which was quite fascinating actually. It was an event full of investors, and as a founder with Immersive XP, looking for investment, it was quite interesting to hear the other side of the investment journey of investors who are sick of being pitched to. And she didn't actually say that, but she was basically saying, you know, it's about a relationship, and that is realistically about anything in business. It's about anything in life. You work with people who you want to spend time with, and you know, that's really important. And when it becomes a chore, you're not doing it right, and that's really important. So what this investor, this VC was mentioning, venture capitalist, for those who are not sure about what VC is, she actually said, you know, this is a bit about me. Ask me about my dog, ask me about my sport, my hobbies. It's not just about, this is my pitch and I just want your money, and rightly so, in everything in life it's the same. So instead of leading with, here's what I do, ask what's been frustrating you the most in whatever you do. Then tailor your offer as a solution, making it about them, not you. It's all about the other person, it's not about you. The no's are never about you, the objections are never about you, the ghosting isn't about you, and it's what you can deliver at that time in their lives, or what you can change, or what you can what investment they're ready to spend on changing what they need to change, or go and enjoy the holiday or the break or the meal that they're wanting. And if they're not ready to go out for a meal, you can't really force them. If they're quite happy to have a takeaway, that's basically what they're going to have. You can't force them to go out. You can make it sound appealing, but you can't make people do it. So be aware of that. And don't forget to improve your language and tonality. This is so flipping key, it's scary. It matters because people respond to confidence, clarity and authenticity. If your language is all in lack, weak, vague or pushy, they'll shut you down, they'll walk away. You know, they'll literally run the opposite way if you're negative, and nobody wants to be around people like that. So be mindful and be very aware of where you are in your mindset, your tonality, your language, etc., and speak in outcomes, not features. Instead of I offer this, or you know, I offer this certain bedroom with all these features that they don't give a toss. It's the experience. What do you offer as an experience for clients to, you know, or customers or guests to buy? You know, what is it? What difference will it make in their lives? So in my role, or I coach coaches, so instead of I offer coaching, no one cares what you offer. I help hospitality leaders scale without burnout. That's what I do. I basically help busy business owners live their best lives. That's what I'm all about. So if you're in business, and think about your ideal client, what is their frustrations right now, and remove the hesitation. Instead of, you know, would you maybe be interested? No, you know, it's, would you maybe be interested? You're not really helping and supporting them to make the decision. So I'd love to explore how this could benefit you. Mirror their energy. If they're direct, be direct, because that's what they're expecting. If they're more casual, match that tone. There is a psychology element in human behaviour that if you mirror what people do. People are more inclined to work with you or want to spend time with you because you're matching what they're doing, and that's the psychology element. Handle objections with confidence. Why does that matter? A no often means I don't yet see the value, or it's not a priority right now. It's not an outright rejection. It could be that you're just not aligned, and that's okay, because we don't try to be aligned with everybody. That would be crazy. So when someone raises an objection, don't argue, explore it. Is it price? Is it timing? Is it priorities? I completely understand. Can I ask if money wasn't a problem or wasn't a factor? Would this be right for you, a right fit for you right now? And this reveals if the issue is truly price or if it or something deeper. If it's timing, what would need to change? What would need to change this to be a priority? So that keeps the door open. Maybe they're not in enough pain or issues right now or problems. And the decision making, who else is involved in this decision? You could be missing the person who makes the decision, and how can I help them see the value? How can I help you to help them see the value if they're really interested? So follow up with value, not desperation. Do not go into must sell, sell, sell and fear of missing out. There is an element of that, but not desperation or lack. Most people don't say yes immediately because they've got to research or find out. There's different character traits. Some people do say yes immediately, but a lot of people don't. They need reminders, but definitely not pushy ones. Instead of just checking in, follow up with something useful, a case study, testimonial from someone in their industry, or get an introduction from somebody in their field, someone who they trust, an article or resource that relates to their challenge of how they can, overcome it. A simple message. I was thinking about our conversation and had an idea what might help you. Would you like to hear it? Don't throw it down the throat. Somebody likes to be choked. We're not foie gras. So understanding that and actually relating that really helps, and know when to walk away, because some people will never be the right fit for you, and that's okay. Hold on to the wrong prospects do drain your energy from the right ones, and sometimes if things aren't fitting right and you're not feeling right, you're actually doing yourself a favour, and you're doing the other person a service and a favour by opening the door and creating space so the right ones can come in. That sometimes is a bit woo-woo to hear, but it is helpful to understand that. And if you feel like you're forcing a sale, step back every single time. Think about saying, I don't think we're the best fit, but I appreciate our conversation, or if things change in the future, I'd love to reconnect. Is it okay if we do that? And ask their permission. Sometimes walking away creates more curiosity than trust, and trust than chasing. But it's all about building relationships. It's not about building transactions. And I know if you're at a Target, or you've got to fill the rooms or fill the tables, fill the covers, or fill the bottom line and the revenue, say the top line revenue and then the bottom line, because things are getting tight. I get it. I get why you're being in it. But if you go out in that mindset, you're not going to win anything. Building businesses is all about building relationships, not transactions. And even if someone isn't ready now, they may refer you later, and they may actually refer you to other people. So be very clear how you close the door, keep the door slightly open, keep in touch without an agenda, engage on LinkedIn, comment on the post, send a congratulations message when they achieve something. Or on the social media when the time is right, because when the time is right, you'll be at the top of their mind if you keep in touch, because you've built that relationship. So develop a strong referral network is another If you've got guests in your hotel, your restaurant, who can they refer you to? People like them, especially if they're your ideal client, because the best clients definitely come from referrals, not cold pitches. They normally do, and connect with people who serve your ideal client in a different way. Like, for example, if you've got somebody who's coming staying with you who actually does adventure sports, connect with them, collaborate, and see how you can do that. And if you're a coach, look at different industry coaches and help them first, and they'll return the favour maybe if that's what you're looking for. But stay in the right mindset. The mindset is the key thing, because a single no doesn't define your worth ever. How you handle rejection, how you handle the no, shapes your future success without a shadow of a doubt, and that's really important. But write down all the no's, and when you're in the investment field like I am for Immersive, you get more no's than you've ever dreamed of, and it really sets you up to understand that not everybody is here to fit with you, and you've got to then decide who you're interviewing in that field. And I think it really does change your mindset pretty quick, otherwise you'd be very, very despondent. So detach from the outcome. Instead of I need this sale, think I'm here to help, and the right people will see the value. Reframe no's as lessons. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Keep showing up. The more conversations you have, the more yeses will come. So final thoughts are, the goal isn't to turn every no into a yes. It's to find and serve the people who truly need and value what you offer, your products, facilities and services. So focus on building connections, improving your approach and refining your message, and the right clients will come to you. And don't forget, to fail is first action in learning. It's all about the serving, not the selling. And every interaction is a chance to create impact, build trust and sow the seeds for future opportunities. So stay aware, intentional and kind, and you'll find that the no's are just stepping stones to create greater connections and successes. So I hope that's helped. It's a big FAQ Friday this week. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share. I wanted to get as much in as possible to serve you, to help and support you in your business and in your lives, because it's really important that you live your best life, and the more people I can help and support, the better I am on my mission, because I've got a million busy business owners to help to live their best lives. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for listening. I hope it's helped. If you find that it has, please subscribe, like and share. Sharing is caring. If you've got any questions, alison@ajlex.com, and I offer a 20-minute free, no obligation call for anybody who wants to find out more. Thank you for joining me. Take care. Bye-bye. And the number 4th tip is just don't abandon anything at all. If something isn't working, adjust your approach rather than giving up entirely. So, and you will get challenges in goals many times. So adjust your approach. There are many ways to skin a cat. I shouldn't say that, but where there's a will, there's a way, and there's so many opportunities. So flexibility is key to long-term success, and your action step to this is identify one barrier to your progress and brainstorm ways to overcome it. Sit down with a coach, sit down with somebody who you know and trust. Give me a shout on a 20-minute introductory call, no obligation, it's completely free, so you can brainstorm with me if that helps. And then number 5 tip is reconnect with your identity. Now, this is a big thing that people do forget, and I've actually created this in a 2025 year goal planner to help and support everybody to achieve their goals this year. So reconnect with your identity. It is so important. Instead of focusing solely on the outcomes, shift your mindset to who do you want to be? Who do you want to become? What are the traits? For example, rather than saying I want to lose weight, focus on I'm becoming someone who prioritizes health and well-being, and is this particular weight, whatever that is, and this is the actions they take daily to ensure that they are on top of and achieving their goals of the health and well-being. So write down a short statement. This is your action step. Write down a short statement describing your future self. What do they look like? What do they feel like? What are they currently doing? And how can they help and support you to become who you want to be? Number 6 top tip is create accountability. Share your goals with a friend, a mentor or coach who can help you stay on track and offer support. We have a mentoring program that's perfect for this if you're interested, and it will help and keep you focused on achieving your goals to achieve your successes along the way, especially for 2025 and onwards. And your action step is schedule a weekly check-in with your accountability partner, whoever that is. So make sure that that's in your diary and you've got a strategy in place to ensure that that happens. And then number 7 top tip is focus on habits, not willpower. Willpower fades. We hear that from PT gurus, etc., personal trainer gurus, but habits stick. So willpower fades, habits stick. Build routines that align with your goals to reduce decision fatigue. And your action step is identify one habit that, if you improved it, would help you move closer to your goal, and commit to practicing this daily. And when you keep doing this consistently, moving forward, you then suddenly start to achieve your goals a lot quicker, which is unbelievable. So make sure you commit to practicing it daily, no matter what. It's a non-negotiable. Number 8 top tip is visualize your success. Visualization helps you reinforce your commitment to achieving your goals, and picture yourself succeeding and experiencing the benefits. Your action step is spend 5 minutes each morning visualizing yourself achieving your goals. This is so powerful. A lot of people don't realize how powerful this is, but it is so important. And it isn't too late to turn things around by any stretch of the imagination, because the key to success isn't about perfection, it's about persistence. And your January doesn't have to be perfect to make 2025 your best year yet. By any stretch of the imagination. Do not give up just because you get a hurdle, an obstacle, a challenge, because by implementing these strategies now, you can turn a stumbling block into a stepping stone. So take control, and I'm here to help, to hold your hand, to take control of your 2025 goals. Don't let another year of potential slip away. So if you're interested in finding out more, get the AJ Lakes e-goal planner today to, number 1, stay focused with monthly check-ins. Number 2, set and achieve realistic goals. Number 3, track your habits and progress. And number 4, align your actions with your vision for success, because this planner is your ultimate accountability tool to make 2025 the year you achieve more, stress less, and create lasting change. So click here to get your AJ Lakes e-goal planner now and take charge of your future. And let me help and support you to see your success, because your success is my success, and let me help and support you to achieve everything that you want to achieve this year, this month, this year, in 2025. So may I wish you a happy Friday, everyone, and enjoy this beautiful, beautiful day, and a happy weekend. Happy goal planning. Take care. Thank you. Bye-bye. Oh, forgot to say, if you're enjoying all these top tips and all this information to help and support you. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Sharing is caring. And send it to a friend who's struggling to achieve their goals this year. So may I wish you all the very best, and thank you for joining me. Bye bye.